All right, if you have a birch tree or birch trees or access to birch, one thing you can do, and you've probably seen this before, you can make the best fire starter known to man right from that birch. It's called birch bark. Now, I don't know what species of birch this is. I want to say it's like maybe birch or birch, maybe yellow or usually a little darker. I'm in the southern part of the state, so probably not, but either way, any birch you get, this bark burns like crazy. And what works best, actually here, one second. Get a piece of old birch that's been sitting. This has been sitting for at least a year. You see how the bark is kind of starting to peel on you. What you can do is cut this all the way around with like a saw or an axe, and then just peel this bark off. You want to keep that little like layer of woodish stuff inside of it, because that adds to its burning capabilities. But this stuff, I mean, it burns so easily. Like, you can get tons of it too just from cutting down a branch. I mean, I'm getting it basically like a lifetime supply of this just from this tree. I'm peeling a lot of the bark just for that fire starter. As far as firewood goes, a lot of people probably know birch isn't the best firewood. Doesn't have a ton of BTUs per pound. It's very light wood. Another issue you end up running into is the bark has so much resin in it, it makes like a black smoke. I don't think this works very well for wood burning stoves. For bonfires it's fine, but it produces a lot of black acrid smoke right away when you throw it in, so people don't like that. So, but like I said, for a fire starter, this stuff's awesome. Probably work better if you had a better axe. This is like a hatchet. Not too bad. I want to split it in half like this. See that bark? That's what you want. That's the good stuff. All right, so this is what you end up doing. So I split this, I want to say last summer. But it doesn't take that long. It's been about a year. So we're coming into March, but if you let a log sit like that, especially birch, it dries up so quickly. This is ready for fire starting. Like, I'm not kidding. This took me like seconds to do. This is really wet right now, but if I leave this out here, it's gonna dry, and what it does is it curls inside of itself. So it'll get all wrapped up like this. But you wanna keep this stuff in here. So this works as like kindling. What you'll do, let me show you, is you'll peel this bark up a little bit when you want to light it. Hard with one hand, but you shred it, kind of like you'd shred paper. You can light those shreds, and it'll start on fire instantly like gasoline. And then your best bet is to lay it on its back like this, and then it'll burn, and it'll light this wood on fire, and it'll slowly burn, and you pile some sticks on top. Like I said, it curls inside itself, so you can actually fill it with stuff, which is nice. But like I said, this is like the best fire starter you can have. And I'm just gonna leave that right there, whatever. I'll use it next time, but I split a bunch of birch, I let it sit, and then I just peel that bark off. It is the easiest thing. I mean, look at this one. This one's ready. I'm gonna start peeling this off. My whole pile doesn't follow me. Go from there. So super easy way to make a lot of fire starter. Like I said, I got a lot of birch, so I do this quite a bit.